Welcome to the Radiant Health with Suzanne podcast. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Suzanne Roth-Paul. I'm a certified health coach, but what I'm most proud of is actually being a 5-year brand partner with this incredible technology company called Lifewave. And today's guest, Nickie Chan, is our, extraordinaire experienced senior presidential director. And we're going to do a training today as opposed to a product review because what we want to do is share with you the many benefits of using the Telegram app. And Nickie, in her infinite wisdom and her intellectual ways and her ability to help us simplify things, if we'll pay attention to her and follow her lead, is really amazing with using the Telegram app that she's made for us and created over the years. And so we're going to learn how to benefit using the Telegram app for our own personal use and experience and getting education on everything from the Q&As that are there that you can go on and ask questions about personal patching issues, all the way through to David Schmidt, our founder of Lifewave, his personal webinars. So there's a host of things on Telegram that Nickie has created for us brilliantly that you need to know about if you don't. So we'll be talking about that. And then, of course, how we can use the Telegram app to create our own app within Telegram, our own site within Telegram that we can use at our fingertips to share product information with. And she's going to walk us through how simple that is. And that's why we need to have, if you can, have two pieces of technology here. One is the computer on the computer you're on if you are. Have that pulled up with your Lifeway brand partner or your preferred member, whatever you are in your account, and then also have on your telephone your Telegram app, and we'll be walking through that with you. So, Nickie, without further ado, why don't you go ahead and come on up and let us know, if I've missed something, how we're going to be talking about this wonderful system that she's learned that so many of us, even this 5-year veterans like myself, are not really using properly. So that's what this training will be about today. And we hope we can get through this and maybe even have some questions and answers at the end if there's time.
Okay, thank you so much, Suzanne. So as Suzanne said, this is going to be hands-on training. So it's not about you listening, but it is you doing it so that you have this ready at your fingertips when you being asked to send certain information to your client. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to go to your Telegram and create a channel. So let me share my screen. And as you are listening in, please participate because I need to know that you are doing this correctly. Now, with the training that I provide in the next 30 minutes or so, it is not something new. I've been sharing this over and over again many, many times. And I just learned that so many members still didn't get it. And the reason that you didn't get it is because you didn't do it as I share with you how to do it. So let's make this training a hands-on training, okay? And let's get to work so that you have this ready when we are done and you don't have to go back and try to recreate anything because we're going to finish creating the channels right now today, okay? So let me go ahead and share my Telegram. If you're on the phone, go to Telegram. If you're on the computer, which is actually better because I love Telegram on my computer. I am on my Telegram at least 80% of my time. Okay. But I'm not on my phone 80% of the time. So whenever I'm in front of my computer, my Telegrams is always up. If I'm not on Telegram using my desktop, there is no way for me to get all these informations for you. As you can see, when you go to Telegram and you click on this icon, the Lifewave logo, a list of folders, topic pops up within one click. Okay. As soon as you go to Team in Motion, you have all of this. You have business discussion, you have calendar, testimonial, up to speed, business training. There's Spanish folder. There is a recording of of the different podcasts, promotional. You want to know about natural health, some discussions other than Lifewave, but for natural health, there is a topic for that. We have Vietnamese in case you're out there meeting Vietnamese people and you don't speak the language. Can you share with them the video? Absolutely. David's webinars. We have saved up different recording of David's webinar that is ready for you. Same thing for the science, clinical studies, forms. You need forms. You need to understand the compensations. Where do you go? Go to the team in motions under forms. And then, we have fun pictures at different events that we host, and we throw pictures into these folders. As well as Meridian. Sometimes we ask, where is different Meridian? It is here for you. So use it. It's there for you. It's like a library of resources. It's ready for you to use. Now, information is just so much. What I want to do is to show you how you can create something in addition to what I already have for you. That is to create a channel. So everyone, if you can turn on your camera and participate with me, okay? What I need you to do is go to your Telegram and go to channel. I'd like you to click on new channel, okay? So go ahead and click on new channel. And if you're on your phone, what you can do too is go to your phone, and then there is a little pencil. Go ahead and click on it. On the iPhone, I believe it's on the top right-hand corner. And then on the Samsung phone, it is on the bottom right. Okay, so click on that and then click on new channel. Okay. Did everybody get that? So you can see new, okay, the phone cannot see my phone. So click on new channel and you can see the screen. New channel, then they ask you to give it a name. So once you click on new channel, let's type in a name. How about information? How about Lifewave info for sharing? Okay. So everyone on your Telegram app, type in LW info for sharing. Let's call that channel Lifewave info for sharing. Everybody got that? Did I lose anyone so far?
You've lost me. I don't see the pencil.
Are you on your computer?
Well, I have it both open, so what's easier?
Okay, so on your computer, let me cancel this. There is a 3-bar on the top left. Click on it, and then you should be able to find new channel.
I see 3-bar in the top right. Edit, info, mute, leave channel.
New channel.
I don't see a new channel. Huh, how weird. Looking. More.
If you're on your computer, you should be able to see the 3-bar. You see my cursor?
Hold on just a minute. Oh, up there.
You see that?
Oh, I'm not on that. Am I supposed to be on personal?
It's just on your home screen on your Telegram.
Yeah, no, I see where it has all my stuff there, but I don't see the little.
Okay, everybody see this one right here? Where my cursor is showing? Right here, okay? You click on it, and then you go to new channel. Cynthia, you have your iPhone. Where do you find the new channel on your iPhone?
Okay, I did the pencil at the top on the right-hand upper corner. I clicked that, and then it sent me to the new channel, and then I pressed that and then put the name in.
Okay, you find that?
Nope. I don't see the same thing you do. I'm not seeing that on mine. And that is on your profile? How do you get your picture and stuff up at the top? I'm on the
You
phone.
should be able to see that. Go to your home page, go to your Telegram, and you click on, if it's on your phone, where do you create new messages? So they will allow you to either create a new message, create a group, or create a channel.
Mm, I'm looking contacts. No, I'm just looking for that same thing you have pulled up already. And you're off of, yeah, I don't even see that black bar on. It did tell me I needed to upgrade my Telegram, so maybe it's not showing because it's not updated.
It should be, okay? So while you're looking for that, then Cynthia can work with me, okay? So now you go to the three little dots and you create a new channel. And then we are going to call this Lifewave info for sharing.
Mhm.
And then you click on create. Now you create the channel and you want to make this a private channel. Okay, it's a private channel because this is just for you. It is not to share with anyone else. And then you click on save. Once you click on save, they ask you, do you want to add any new members? No, you don't want to add any members. So you're going to skip on the very bottom. You click on skip. And now you just create the channel. That's how easy it is. So once you create a channel, just leave it aside. Actually, no. And then you go back to your home screen. Okay. Go back to all chat. And then you will see the channel that you just create. Now, by the way, when you create a channel, you see like a little speakerphone next to the name. And then what you want to do is right click the channel that you just create and you click on pin. So you're pinning this channel to the top of your chat group. So you click on pin and now Livewave info for sharing is on the very top. Okay. So the next thing I want you to do is just put your Telegram on aside and now go to your back office, go to lifewave.com. And what I need you to do is to log in to your back office. And I'm using one of our team members' site. Once you log into the back office, on the front page, the home page of your Lifewave account, you will see the tab called Organization. With Organization, the first tab is to enroll new. The second tab is pre-populated card builder. So what we're going to do is to create a link to your pre-populated card. So click on that. Now, if you have never used pre-populated card, you will notice that it is blank. Okay. So what you do is click on this blue tab right here, add new pre-populated card. So when you click on this, it asks you to give it a name. Now, normally the way the company teach us is to type in a name. So let's say I want to send this to Nancy Boxberger. Then I'm going to type in Nancy Boxberger in the name. But for me, I'm going to train you not to do that. Okay. You don't have to put in a link for individual person. What I like you to do is type into this box here, let's call it a preferred customer, PC, okay, and then X39. So you're going to create a PC account with X39. Everybody got that? And then you have to click on Save Changes. Once you click on Save Changes, the screen pops up. There's regular order items and then there's auto ship items. So now you need to put something in this basket for your client. So since I named this a PC X39, I'm going to select X39. And X39 is on the third items here. So you click on the pencil. There is a pencils in front of X39 patches. And what you do is you put a 1 under quantity, and then you save changes. Now, once you're done, you're not done yet. You just put an X39, a regular order in the basket. Because this is a PC, preferred customer, it means that this has to have a subscription order. So you're going to scroll down toward the middle of the page, and you will see auto ship items. So now you have to put an X39 in the auto ship for monthly subscription. So you click on these little pencils again, and then you click on a 1, and then you save changes. Okay. Once you're done, you go back to your pre-populated cart builder. When you go back to your pre-populated cart builder, guess what you're looking at? You are looking at the link that you just create. PCX39. There's two two items. One is regular order and one is auto ship. Regular order is at $174.95. Don't worry about that. Okay. Auto ship is $99.95. What you need to do is click on this link. Go to link. So you click on it. This is what your customer is going to see when you send them this link. They will see X39, 1 at $99.95. You see how the prices change itself? And then they also have an auto ship of 1 at $99.95. So when you send this link to your customer or to your client, all you have to do is to tell them, click on this link. Once it's open, all you have to do is check out. You see that? So you bypass all the stuff for them to try to go to shop and add something into the basket and then decide to check out, or then, different things. There's too many things going on. So you just simplify the process. Click on the link, check out, and then put in your information. Okay. So once the person check out, sign in here is when they have the account. And then just tell them you need to create an account. So once you check out, create an account, and then just fill in the blank, all the personal information. Now, going back to the pre-populated cart builder, what I like you to do now is to copy link to clipboard. So what you need to do is just click it once, copy this, and say, okay, so this link already copied. And now you go back to your Telegram and go back to the channel that you just create. It is called Lifewave Info for Sharing that you just create. And then now you send yourself a link. So what you do is you can type in, this is for preferred customer. Okay. X39. So you type a little message for yourself, and then you paste the link that you just create in the Telegram. Okay. So now let's say you're out in the field, you're talking to somebody, or somebody saw the page and you start sharing the benefit of X39. And this person said, wow, this is really amazing. Sounds like something that I want to start for myself. Can you send me the link to order? You don't have to take time and go to your back office trying to create the pre-populated cart builder at that time. All you have to do is go to the Telegram, and you have this Lifewave Info for Sharing already pinned on the top of your chat. You just open it, copy this link. Okay, you're just gonna copy selected text, and then you go to your text messaging and you send them this link. You are done within 30 seconds, right there and then. Okay, so you see how easy it is for them to have the link ready when somebody asks for the information. Okay, now let's do this again. Go back to your pre-populated cart builder, right? Again, organization and pre-populated cart builder. Let's go ahead and create another link. Add new pre-populated cart builder, and then let's call this a retail. Let's call this a retail at X39. and then you click on Save Changes. You do not need to put anything under auto ship items. So you just go to X39, click on the pencil again, and put a 1. And then you save changes. Okay. Once you save changes, go back to your cart builder. Voila. The second one you just create is right there. You see that? So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to copy this to the clipboard. And you go back to your Telegram under Lifewave info for sharing. And you are going to type in, that is for retail customer X39. Okay. And then you're going to include the link in there. Now, why do I like Telegram so much? I like it because I can go back in and edit. So let's say the first one I put in for preferred customer X39. I want to put a price in it so that it reminds myself. All you have to do is right click, put your cursors at the message. You right click this message and you click edit. Okay. You click on edit and I go back over here. I said for preferred customer X39 at $99.95. Okay. And then let's say, I want to highlight it. I want to bold it so that I can see this easily. What do? All you have to do is highlight it and Control B on your keyboard. If you highlight something and you go Control B, meaning you just bold it. Okay. Guess what? This thing just pops up. It's just easier for me to see something. Did you get that? Cynthia, you got that?
I lost you. Once you went there to rename it or whatever, I lost that part.
Okay, let's go back one step. You click on this, you right click on your, if you're on a computer, you right click and you look for the pencil again and you edit.
Okay, edit.
Okay, you click on edit. And then now what do you want to edit? Let's say I want to underline this message for preferred customer X39 at $99.95. I want to underline it. What do? On your keyboard, hold on to the control key and type the U. As soon as I hold on to the control key and type the U, it gave me an underline. Did you get that?
Yeah, no, I can't get that, what you have there on my phone.
Okay. On your phone, it's different. You cannot do that on your phone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. On your phone, what you need to do is, you can still do it the same way. What you need to do is, let's say you go to, I have to look at it to tell you.
Yeah.
On your phone, what you do is highlight whatever you want to bold. And then there's 3 little dots pops up. You click on the 3 little dots and then the word bold, B-O-L-D, and you click on it and everything just gonna like darken for you. Okay. So that's what you do with this one. And same thing, you want to change this message. The second message, you click on edit. And then I want to say that this is at $149.95. And I want to bold it. And I want to enter. So now I have 2 links under Lifewave info for sharing that is ready to share for everyone. Okay, so this process just simplifies how you can share with others. That everything is on your fingertip. You don't have to go look for information. Okay. On top of that, you want to save something that you like. Is there a video that you already watched and you like it? Is there a video that you want to share with other people? When somebody asks, can you send me some information? Is there a website besides your replicated website that you want to share? Okay. what if instead of this link, you want to give people your replicated website? Do you want to include your replicated websites under this channel, Lifewave info for sharing? If you do, then go ahead and type in. So my replicated website is www.lifewave.com/Nickie. And I have that ready. So when somebody said, can you send me your replicated website? Immediately I go to this folder, I copy and I paste. Okay. By doing that, probably take you 10 seconds and you are done with. You see that? What if there is another website, something that we use often? Whathaveyouheard.com. Somebody that is not too complicated. They just want a little information, but they don't want you to be overwhelmed with a lot of information. Okay, so this is the part that you have to identify. What kind of personality am I working with? Is this person an accountant, engineer type of mentality? Then I need to send them more information. If it's a doctor's, then I need to send them more information. If the answer is yes, I want to have these websites available. So in here, go ahead and type in startx39now.com. It is ready, right? So when somebody wants to know about Lifewave and they are the engineer and accountant type of personality or attorney type of personality, they need to dot the I and cross the T. You want to send them the site that have a lot of information. Or let's say this person is just very basic, just like a few videos they're happy with. They don't need too much information. Then you can send them the www.whathaveyouheard.com. Whathaveyouheard.com site. Okay, you can send them this site and somebody's like, oh, can you tell me a little bit about Lifewave? You copy this link and you send that to them. Right there, just a testimonial, and that is it. You see that? Now go back to my Telegram. If somebody again is the accountant or the doctors that need a lot of information, you send them startx39now.com and I click on it. It is a STEM site, but now this site gonna give them so much more information. Okay. By the way, I think these sites have compliance issues that they need you to click. Yeah. Take an extra step to go in to watch the testimonial. What did it say?
Hey, Nickie, were those two different links? Because they look like the same. So what have
you heard? Two different links.
What have you heard?
Whathaveyouheard.com is just a few videos. Here's the comparison.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You go in, the front of it is exactly the same.
Gotcha.
And then it just jump into testimonials and then videos. So they have 12 different recording of testimonial from different people.
Yeah.
And then a little bit about GHA, copper peptide, and David, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Now, if you go to startx39now.com, it's a little bit different. It talks about why aging, right? Why stem cells research. And then it go to talk about GHKCU. You can click and learn about GHKCU, right? And then it can go in and again, testimonials. And then now it talks about the patents. It talks about the clinical studies, how it works, on and on and on. Okay, deep dive into the entire Lifewave product line. So somebody's like, just need to know everything before they make a decision. So this is the site that you want to send them. They have all the other products. So it's just more, because not everybody want more information, because you send people more information to a simple-minded person, then they go, oh, I need 2 months to take a look at this because it's just too much. I can't digest it. Okay. While you have somebody that you need to give me information, otherwise I cannot make a decision. Then you send. So you have to decide. You have to know who you're dealing with. Okay. If you're dealing with somebody that is just quick, is that they're ready to buy, then don't even bother with the website. Okay. If somebody said, wow, thank you for the patch, I actually feel better. My shoulder is less tense. I actually feel a little bit lighter and happier. I think I want to get started on this right away. They already make a decision that they want to use it. Don't send them any more information because you're just going to confuse them. Just go ahead and send them the link that you just create. Here's the link to order. Okay. And you can type in a little message saying that, okay, use this link to place your order so that you can get X39 at $99.95 instead of $149.95. When you say that, they're going to remember the link. They'll click on it and they'll make the purchase through the link. Okay. So this is the basic of the channel that you just create. Now, does Telegram limit you to just create a channel for Lifewave? No. Once you understand how to do this, now you can create a channel for your personal, whatever it is. I have personal family album of me in a channel because I collect all the family pictures. So when I'm by myself and I want to take a look at the family pictures, I don't have to go to my phone and trying to organize it. You can do that on your phone, on your photo album with different folder tab. But I want it to be on my Telegram so that when I'm in front of my computer, I have the same information. I can access to my Telegram anywhere that I go. Okay. I also put something that I personally love. On my downtime, I do something crazy. Anyone on Facebook? Yeah. You go to Facebook and they have all this fun little quiz, you type in and then the Facebook, sometimes I feel like Facebook actually know who I am. They'll give me a little message about who I am. And oh, wow, that sounds like me. How do they know? That's like, oh, it's almost like my personality. Or sometimes you click on it and say, okay, Nickie, this is your house. This is your dream home. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is my dream home. Okay. Or this is the car that you should be driving because whatever it is. So I save all of those. Okay. And then I tell my daughter, I say, okay, Tiffany, just in case, one day I go see God and you have this celebrations of life for your mom and you don't know what to say about your mom. Hey, click on all this folder because Facebook already prepared for you. So you just played all of that on the screen. Okay, this is who my mom, read it. Facebook already say, she's this and this and this and this. Okay. I just make it fun.
Well,
But I think it's cute.
so a couple of questions. You just covered a lot, but one of the things I wanted to ask is let's just go back for a minute here. I did put in the chat if anybody had a question, please, you can either raise your hand or you can just unmute yourself, or you can type it in. But, I know that we covered a lot here, but I did want to ask Nickie a couple of things. When you're creating these individual, somebody wants to sign up for the X39, which we just did, they have to have a Telegram app to be able to, they need
No,
Telegram. No, you're just saying you're
no,
copying.
that is why now we're going to finish up this call with your assignment. If you create the channel,
Yep.
and if you have this link ready,
Mhm.
okay, what I like you to do is go in and copy this link. You don't want to copy for preferred customer, but let's say if you have a generic message that you're going to use for everybody, feel free, go ahead and go in here and type in the message. Okay, so let's say go in here and I can edit this message, preferred customer, and then I can say, hi, whatever the name is, you leave it blank so they can fill in the name because now you're going to save you time, right? So hi, leave it blank. And I said, use this link to place your order so that you can get it at $99.95 instead of the regular price of $149.95. Okay, so let's say that's my message and I'm gonna send. I just edit this and I already have this message. So now when you're talking to somebody, all you have to do is highlight this and you copy the message and the link. You copied it, copy. Okay, so you copy the message, copy post link. You can copy and C. Control C is also copy. And then now you go to your message on your phone and you're look for that person's name or you type in the person's number. And all you have to do is touch it, paste it, send it, and it's done. Or type in the name and it's done.
Really? Because I've done some Telegram posting or trying to copy and paste from Telegram, and it sends a Telegram link. And if you don't have Telegram, you can't open it. So you're pretty sure.
That is different because that is a group, and that group under Team in Motion is a personalized group.
Okay, so when I'm copying from there, but when you're creating your own
Yes.
unique, okay. So you're saying are you creating one account per person, or you just saying this is to reuse over and over?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
the same link because this link go to your back office. So I don't have to create an account for everyone because it's the same. It's the same.
That's for X39. What about if they want something else? You're just saying you change.
Then yes. So
Okay.
you have to ask yourself who are your audience? Do you want to share X39 and Aeon? You can go back in. Okay, you can go back in and go back in and create another one with X39 and Aeon.
And you
Okay.
just added that.
Yeah, so you just go to add pre-populated card builder, and then you can say PC with X39 and Aeon, and then you just go ahead and save changes. Again, you need to put something into the basket, so you click on this pencil, you put a 1, save changes. Now I need to go look for Aeon right here in the toward the bottom. I put a 1, and then you save changes. Okay, now because this is a PC customer, you have to put something in the auto ship. So
Right.
again, I'm doing the same thing, Lifewave X39, put a 1, save changes, and then you go to Aeon, edit, put a 1, and save changes.
Okay.
When you're done, go back to your pre-populated card builder. Guess what you'll be seeing? PC X39 and Aeon. Okay, guess what I'm gonna do next? You go to copy link to clipboard. Now you go to your Telegram, and then you're gonna type in for preferred customer X39 and Aeon. Okay, and I want this to highlight this. I want to bold it so I can see it easier. It's easy for me to look for it. And then done.
Oh, okay. Now I see what I did wrong.
So you're saying
Okay.
faster than giving people your personal website link for them to go do it because you're admitting that it's very confusing. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying? Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't they
Yes.
fix that? It's so frustrating because one of my brand partners was here yesterday and we were going through it. He said, "How do I sign up somebody?" And I had to show him the preferred, but it was counterintuitive because normally you would think we're going to shop and we're going to pick our product first, and excuse me, we're going to sign up first. And it isn't that way. You shop, pick your product, then you decide what you want to do. So it's a little counterintuitive. So you're saying that works for you to do it this way. They don't have
Right.
to have a Telegram app. They don't have to have Telegram themselves. So we're not really talking about the benefits of Telegram for new prospects yet. We're just telling them that this is how we're helping them sign up easily. And then once they sign
This
up,
is for new prospect because you are creating a channel and you put in information, have it ready for you to send it to your new prospect. So let's
well,
say you're talking to your new team member yesterday and trying to find out how to do all this. If you have him, let's say if he's on the call, I'll walk him through how to do this. And then now he have the link ready in his basket. And if he is talking to other people, or I'm not sure if it's doctors, and
yeah.
if his patients come into his office and start talking about it, and then all you have to do is, I think you need to start on X39. Here's the link. Go ahead and go order it because it'll save you $50 if you use this link.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yes. Okay. But
And then he just send it right there, and then he can just say, "What's the number? Let me go ahead and send that to you." And he's done with it. He doesn't have to go to his back office, know how busy he is. He's not going to have time to let me go ahead, let me go and create this link for you, and let me go look for it. And it's like, oh, I forgot what is my website or what is my replicated site. It's already right there in the Telegram that you pin on the very top. Just go in there, copy and paste, done.
So that you don't see a benefit. Francis, I see your hand up. I'll get to you just a sec. So you don't see a benefit of actually, I know this sounds silly, but you're not going in there and creating all of that for every product. I mean, not every
No,
product, the basic ones, but you're saying this is going to be the really good one for we want to get everybody on the X39 to start with, but sometimes we do need, mine is SB6 and Eon and Icewave that I usually start people on. Have those
if
ready.
if that is the case, might as well make it as a practice, right? Once you do the first one, take you a little bit long, but once you do it, you see how fast I can create another link. I can do it within less than a minute to create another link. If I feel like my audience will need SP6 or maybe even energy for weight loss and X39, SP6, glutathione, if that's how you feel, create one and have it ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ones
And
you
this
use.
folder, this channel right here is only for you,
Right.
for your convenience.
Okay.
Okay.
And then same thing with the videos. I thought we were going to go back into Telegram and use some of the links that are in there of videos and testimonials. And you're saying not
Yes, the same thing. That's what you
okay.
need to do. So now you create, because this is called Lifewave information for sharing. So
Mhm.
now you go back. So let's say I go back into the Telegram. Okay. And then I'm going to look for David's webinar.
Yes.
David's webinar, he has some really good webinar that is ready. And then I can go, okay, this is energy. So let's say this is the one that I like. This is an older one. So let's say, so let's say this one. This video is not only about eye health, but excellent, clear explanations of the basic stuff. Antioxidant, body as light, glutathione as master antioxidant. So, oh, this sounds really good. I'm going to take this. I'm going to copy selected text. And I'm going to go back and go to information for sharing that I just created. Okay. And I'm going to go down here and I'm going to paste the whole information in here and I'm going to send. Guess what? This is now under my channel called Lifewave Info for Sharing.
Now that is
Okay.
not going to be proprietary Telegram.
No. So what you do, okay, I understand what you're saying. When you copy, you have to copy selected text. Many of you, when you go in, you did not copy selected text. You copied the link.
Gotcha.
You copied the entire Team in Motion link.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you have to copy selected text so that you can paste the selected text. Otherwise, only the link can go through, and that's when your client cannot watch, because you just invite them to the entire folder of Team in Motion instead of trying for them to just watch whatever you send them. Yeah.
Okay. I hope
Francis,
everybody got that,
yeah.
because there's two different things. Because I'm always getting because I'm always copying and sharing my own podcast or my own whatever I posted, and it does trip me up sometimes where it doesn't want to because it says it's proprietary for Telegram. Okay, well that's good to know. Francis, did you have a question? You want to go ahead and ask? I've given you guys the chance to unmute yourself. I don't know if Francis, are you there? You can unmute. I gave everybody permission to unmute themselves. Did you have a question? I don't see it written here.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's the basic. Okay, that's the basic. And then one other thing I just want to mention quickly is that when you go to Team in Motion,
Okay, Nickie, I can unmute myself now.
There you
go. Question for you. When you do the PC X39, the first one you select is the regular X39, and then you go down to select the PC. So the first one is the retail X39. Am I correct?
Yes.
So why we select the retail? because we're doing the PC.
Okay. So when you go in, when you select, it tell you regular price at $174.95. Now,
Correct.
because that is include the $25 in it. But don't worry, since when I first looked at it, you know, when we first created this, I said, don't worry about the regular price. Because the way our back office work is you need to put in one for your current order and you have to put in one for recurring order. As soon as you put something as a recurring order, the system will automatically readjust it to $99.95.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But if you don't put anything in today's order, you're not going to be able to process because you cannot go in and have auto ship without today's order, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so if you're confused, all you have to do is click on go to link. Right. So when I click on go to link, guess what you're looking at? You see, immediately the prices adjust to $99.95 under your regular order, and then your auto ship order is another one at $99.95.
All right. Okay. So
Okay.
when they want to select the plus, when they check out, they will ask either prefer
Right. So
regular
when
or
you check out, exactly, the system will pop up and ask, do you want to buy it as a retail, as a guest, or do you want prefer customer, or you want to be a prefer plus customer? So they have the three options that they can select.
Wait a minute. When does that happen? When you go
When
to,
the person check out?
but if you put in the auto order, you know, what you want,
Yes, the
then it
system still want to know
automatically,
if you want to be a prefer or prefer plus.
oh, gotcha. It'll still ask
So
that. Okay. But what if
yeah,
somebody wants to do retail and they don't want to do,
retail, then if it's retail, just make sure that you do not put anything under auto ship. So it's just going to be like the second one right here. Retail X39 at $149.95. There is nothing under auto ship. So when you go to the link,
it automatically does that. Okay. I didn't see you already did the retail one. Okay.
yes, and then it is $149.95.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
beneficial if I can go back and redo it. I didn't get mine created. I definitely took some notes here, but I got stuck. So, any other questions? I mean, I think it would be nice to hear from anybody who found it simple if you were able to do it. Hi, Cynthia. Yeah, go right ahead.
The one that I had created, the X39, and then I save it and I send it to myself, you know, I send
Good.
it to myself and then it pops up, it's the X39 and then checkout. And but also it has continued shopping. So if you send it to somebody with the X39, say you want to add on a Eon, just go to continue shopping, look for Eon, click it on, and then check out. Or if you want to,
Excellent.
you know, more than one, and then you
Yep.
can check out.
Yep. Very good. You got it. Uh-huh.
All right.
Yes.
So the key is creating a master folder that's shareable, that you have all of your information in so that at the touch of your finger you can send it, especially if you're on your phone.
Mhm.
And like what happened yesterday with Dr. Warren, for instance, he was looking at what's best to share. And the common question is, what video is best to share? And I did go to startx39.com. And so we looked at it, and then also the testimonials are good in there, but I didn't know there were two, like a short version and a longer version. And that was the all what you said, whahaveyouheard.com. So that's
Right.
shorter. So did everybody get that so that you know that I could put it in the link here or on the chat if anybody needed it. Okay. Then what about Nickie? How effective or how often do you use our Telegram testimonials and things like that? Like you showed that man talking and he was lifting his leg. How often do you use those? Is it for a
I use
specific?
it all the time. So depending on the person. So now let's do a little let's take another couple minutes to understand Telegram. So when you go to testimonial, there are 936 testimonials on this testimonial link. Okay,
Okay.
there's a lot of testimonials in here. So you have a choice. You can just go to your phone and you just slowly scroll through the different testimonial. Or if you already saw most of them, you already know what they are. All you have to do is just click on the word testimonial if you're on your computer. And if it's on your phone, just touch on the word testimonial. And this little folder pops up. And then you will see photos, or on the phone, it'll call media. And then you have videos, and then you have share links. So let's say I click on photos. Guess what I'm looking at? I'm looking at all of the testimonial that is being shared, and I just scroll through it quickly. This is much easier for me to scroll through than one by one on the main chat, right? So I'm going through, and then let's say I thought this one, oh, this is our Johnny. I go, oh, I love to share her testimonial. Okay, this is her before and after. This is June 23, and this is April 24. I want to share this testimonial. All you have to do, you go to it, and then you right click. You can download. If you're on your phone, you need to save it to your album. You cannot share a picture to your text messaging. Okay, because Telegram and your text message is two different things. So you do have to download the picture. But this is what I usually do. Let's look for a testimonial. So let's say you look for this one. This one is from Steve. He said, Holy Lobster's Batman. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to send this message to my client. They probably wonder, okay, what is this all about? So I'm going to go look for another testimonial message. So this is Carol, okay? And then Carol Lamone in Actions at Women's Club Breakfast Gathering. This lady with X39 patch, just 5 minutes, she felt cooling and tingling sensations on her neck and arms. Frances and Carol were tearing with joy. Amen. Okay. So let's say if this is the message that you want to send, you go to this one, you can download, okay, you can download this this picture, and then what you do is you go in and you copy selected text. Everybody see that? Here is this one that Suzanne, you said you share it, but you couldn't share it. It's because you copy message link.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, watch what happened when I click on copy message link. I click on copy message link, and let's say I'm going to go and share. You see this? Now you're sharing Telegram.
Right.
Let me send. Okay. You are sending this link. Now, watch what happened when I click on this link. It takes me back over here. It's sending the link of this folder.
Right.
Okay. The person is not in a group, will not be able to access that link.
So you
That's
download,
why when you copy something,
you download the picture first, then you copy message.
selected text.
Oh, the selected text. Okay.
Yes. So you copy the text, and then now you can go to your message, and then you paste, you upload the picture, you attach the picture, and you paste that message. Now, sometimes this is what I do. I don't do that. What I do is you go in and I take the screenshot. Okay. If you're on your computer, you have snipping tool. I use snipping tools every single day. I go in and I highlight this. And then I copy. I go down to the message or whatever you want to send. You click and you send. Now this becomes a message with the information.
All right, you need to do another training with all your tools you have, this secret snipping tool, because I have to often do that with my podcast videos is the picture comes in separate from the text. And then normally if you're copying link or whatever, or copying text, it won't take the picture with it, or you get the picture only, you don't get the text. So now I see what you're doing. I mean, I figure it out eventually, but you're saying that I love that snipping tool.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And then now one last thing is I need all of you to do me a favor. When you read something and you like, don't just walk away. Okay. When you read something, either you like, you comment, you dislike, go in and give the person who posts the message a little emoji. A thumbs up typically means I read it, I got it. Good. Okay. Um, if it's a prayer, somebody just say something, sad news, somebody just post something that I just got injured. Okay, you want to send them a little prayer, right? Or somebody say something, you can give them a little sad face. So basically, you don't have to go back in. So let's say Jen posts this message. You don't have to go back in and type a response to that message. You don't have to say thank you, Jane, to another message, another thread. All you have to do is go in here and you go, click, thank you. Okay. Now because I use Telegram so much, I create so many things in the Telegram. So I actually subscribe to Telegram. So because I subscribe to Telegram, I have fun emoji. So I can go in and I can just put in love. Okay. So I can do that because it's underpaid. Right. So give a little response. Just like imagine you're talking to somebody and they just have a blank face. They heard you,
Yeah.
but if they can just acknowledge, it make you feel better, right? Instead of just looking at you like listening, but I don't listen. I'm not hearing you. Okay. So your response is just going to help the person who share a post.
Yeah.
That hey, your input is valuable. I got it. Okay. So we are actually motivating each other to do more, to share more instead of being ignored. Okay. That's all.
And Nikki, how much do you pay for that extra? Is it a monthly fee?
No, it's very, very, very inexpensive. I think it's like $10 or
Couple of
something like
dollars.
that a
Yeah.
year.
Because I always get notification for it. No, you have fun ones. You do. And they're moving. I like your butterfly. Well, on that
Yeah.
note, with the snipping tool, is that also something you pay for? Or is it just a,
No, snipping tools comes with your computer. It's free.
oh,
Just go to your search bar in your setting, just search for snipping tool and then pull it out and put it on the bottom of your screen so that you can use it often.
okay, that sounds good. And then I guess the other question was when you're sharing from, like you said, from Telegram. Well, I just want to emphasize that I don't know that everybody uses Telegram the way that we should. Most of the people who follow me do actually here on this podcast are in Telegram. But there's so many people that do not use it for the benefits of what Nikki's just sharing with us. And then also just the resources on there that Nickie spent so much time creating and doing such an amazing job for us to just have everything at our fingertips that took a lot of time. So kudos to you, Nickie. Thank you for doing that because I pulled it up. I've had Warren, my new brand partner, get on Telegram, have that on there and access so he can start learning and he can start sharing and using it the way he needs to so I don't have to show him. And so I do thank you for that because this really is amazing, amazing tool. And you can ask questions and you need to tell your teams, you need to tell the people that you sign up. If they're not brand partners, they don't tend to be as active on things. But if you've got clients and you've got, be preferred members and they need to ask questions and they need to know more, you can go on and ask. And I love the Q&A for that. And then
Mhm.
share your own, getting people to go in there and share themselves. It helps everybody else and we all benefit. So yeah, okay, I've got homework to do. I've got the recording of this, so I will be going back and following it. So Nickie will talk about that if we want to just, what you want to do with regard to that. But I do think practice makes perfect. Doing it and having it set up is great. I don't know if anybody had any other questions because we're at the top of the hour. Yes, Cynthia?
Real quick question. So what we were doing was to send to people who aren't a customer or brand partner. What if someone is PC Plus? Can they use this also to try to recruit others?
If they are PC Plus, they can actually create a pre-populated cart builder in their account.
Okay.
Okay, because PC Plus encourage the preferred customer to turn around and share the product because if they have 3 people that they share, they can actually get $100 free toward the purchase of the products. So they do have a pre-populated cart builder as well. And
Oh,
this is a perfect opportunity for you to show them how to create a channel, how to create a pre-populated cart builder in their under their website, under their site, and then put it into the channel and then have it ready to share.
So they have 30 days. So whatever, like July, they have 30 days. August, they'll have 30 days within those 30 days to get three.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
3 and free, it's once a month. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it gives people the opportunity to see on our team what Nikki's created and to be using
Right.
Telegram more effectively. So you don't have to
Right.
rely on the brand. People don't have to call me all the time. I encourage them a lot. You have questions, I don't mind answering them, but I'm not always available. But you can go into Telegram at 24, it almost feels like 24 hours. Somebody's there answering questions. And
Exactly.
and so I think it's really good for that. And then you get the opportunity to see what else is there on all the other things that are posted, for your information. And there's so many videos. I love, Nikki, that we have a lot of that in the back office. You can get David's webinar, David's, if you're a brand partner. Is it a brand partner? Can you get David's webinars and stuff as a preferred member too? David, you can. So everybody has access to it, but you have to go look for it. And Nikki has taken, I don't know if you're posting everything, David, all the Wednesday webinars, or do you pick the best? Or do you always you try to?
I try to post all webinars. Unfortunately, some of the older one has been removed, not by me,
Okay.
by the company, just because of the compliance issues
Yeah.
that some of the videos has been removed. Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, so we need to end the call, but just to let everyone know that tomorrow I'm going to use Telegram again. Tomorrow, Friday evening, is an hour with Nikki. You can ask questions. You can ask anything you want to ask. But if no one has question, I want to talk about the Telegram again, using Telegram like a website to market Lifewave.
Oh, that sounds
Okay.
exciting.
So tomorrow will be a different topic. It's just, again, they're going to be doing similar things, but then just want you to do it enough so that you can actually have it again on your fingertips, right? Um, and then not only for Lifewave, let's say if you are a hairdresser, you can post all of your clients' pictures of beautiful haircuts that you did. This is another form for you to market yourself through Telegram, as if you are doing it on a website without having to pay anything.
I love it. I could do food posts there and
Yes,
recipes and stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah, and really quickly plugging for Telegram, isn't it one of the few apps that is, first of all, easy to use, but it has an unbelievable amount of storage. So you're not,
Yes,
wasn't that the
that's
big
the
thing?
thing.
Get it off
Yeah.
of your computer, and so keep that in mind. I have not taken advantage of it as much, but I remember, Nikki, you told me that in the beginning, and why you chose Telegram to do what you've done. It's giving you so much flexibility. Look at our team chat, the team page that we have, what you can do with it. Okay, well,
Right.
everybody, thank you for sticking around. We have most of you that have been good troopers, and you were here. Nikki, what time tomorrow night? 7?
Tomorrow is going to be 7 o'clock.
7 p.m. PST. And
Yes.
yeah, so I want to be there for that. I think I got to put that down here and make sure, because you've changed from Saturdays to now Fridays, and it slips my mind if I'm busy on Friday. But I will let you know if Nikki and I talk and we're able to record this and share it. I've got to talk to her a little bit further about this. I'm happy to do
Yeah,
that.
that's fine, Suzanne. There's no personal information pops up, because the other
Oh,
day I have
good.
some personal, because we share personal Telegram and our website,
Mhm.
and when I have messages that is personal pops up, I can't share that. So yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, tonight is good.
Okay, for those of you who want to see it, I will be posting it on my YouTube channel, or do you want me putting it in our Telegram channel only?
Um, Whichever you want to do, I'm
Okay.
okay.
I'll look at it again and make that decision, but I think it's beneficial for those because a lot of people watch these recordings later and they don't
Yeah.
benefit from it. And then we can promote you for Friday evenings too, Nikki, that you're always doing your trainings now. It's an hour and a half on Friday nights, or do you just try to stick
It's
it to
about an hour. I try to stick within
an
the
hour?
hour.
Okay, and we've tried this evening, so thanks for letting us go over a little bit here. I definitely appreciate it. Cynthia, thank you for being the person that Nikki was able to trust and to get through and show how to do this, and you did it. Congratulations. And to all of the rest of you, if you've got good feedback and you need more support, always go into Telegram and can ask Nikki. And also, don't hesitate to reach out to me if you had any questions as well. Okay, everybody, thank you. Happy Thursday
Thank
evening.
Okay.
you.
And
Happy
thank you for being here. Okay, we'll see you next week. Bye.